So, when you hire someone for your organization, you would have a contract that specifies the scope of the work, what needs to be done to get the task done. In your company, you also have the rules to abide to, where to do timesheets, reports, etc., in order to achieve clarity and not have to figure it out as you go along. Now, in today's work environment, which is team driven, regardless of location and time zones, how do we navigate those expectations for the people we will be working with side by side every day? Having a team contract can save you time and bad conflict. Today, I will show you how to create a team contract. Let's listen. Hi, this is Shelly Caro. I'm an organizational psychology practitioner and team coach. And welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Soft Skills Podcast, where you will learn skills to help you succeed in your career and as a manager. Today, we discuss the team contract. Richard Hackman, a Harvard researcher who spent most of his career figuring out what makes the best teams, identified that one of the key factors to make a great team needs to be clarity of roles, compelling direction, and a supportive organizational structure. Now, a good tool to enable part of that is having a team contract, especially as you launch or relaunch a new team. And even if your team has already been existing for a while, you can codify those rules that make your team culture. So as you get ready to prepare for that contract in your team, assuming, of course, that we are referring to a team of 10, 12 people or so, these are five factors you need to include: the goals of the team, the roles and responsibilities, communication methods, how to make decisions, accountability, and feedback. Okay, so let's talk about team goals. This is a description of why this team exists and what you aim to do. If it's a temporary team like a project team, you briefly describe the outcome. If it's a team working multiple initiatives, you can have a brief statement describing the type of service and the quality you aim to provide and to whom. Doing this exercise together helps everyone get clarity and aim for a common goal. Then you can proceed to the next element, which is description of the roles in general. You do not need to go in depth, but at least help define the type of role and the brief expectation of the responsibilities. You do not need to name names. This is also a great chance to define if members of the team are expected to fulfill responsibilities of other roles as an effort to share knowledge, to be ready to jump in, or if the team should abide to delineated roles. Next up is preferred communication methods. How will the team communicate daily? Expected time of response or no response on work hours. Setting these rules on remote and asynchronous teams is critical. Try to figure out ways to interact and keep a thread of conversation if the case is that the team will not be able to meet all at once. If dealing with a hybrid situation, how will you address that? A source of conflict among teams and job is communication, so setting rules everyone is comfortable with can save lots of time and bad conflict. This also includes a meeting frequency, meeting purpose if these are consistent, and approach to meetings in terms of duration, meeting notes, and action items. The other element is how will the team make decisions? Are decisions going to be made by consensus? Will there be a criteria to help decide what to work on? Have at least some basic framework, and you do not need a full description of all possible scenarios. Just in general, stating that the team will make decisions based on three things and that majority must win or something along those lines can save so much time and help align the team based on what they value. Other element is accountability for the team. Are members supposed to work independently or seek help? Will they peer review their work? How are they going to do it? What happens if a team member misses deadlines? This part is critical as it helps define how the team will co create because a team, if called as such, is not a group of individuals under a manager. It's about a group of people achieving common goals together. What else would you add? If you want to learn more about teams, how to launch them, and how to upskill them, check out any of my courses via hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com/courses. Thank you for listening and see you next time.